Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Franco here, and I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today is a pretty special day in the history of my account. You can see we have a builder open here, and when I go to the progress base, well, based off the title of this video, it's not going to surprise you what I'm going to do with this builder. It's time. We're finally going to be upgrading to Town Hall 16, and I don't have 20 million gold, and what I'm actually going to be doing with it is hammering this Town Hall to Town Hall 16 because it is a 14-day upgrade, and anything that is above 10 days, if you don't know, is better value with the that you get from the hammer versus the builder potion, because you calculate the builder potion, you get 10x 10 hours per builder, 6 builders, and you can buy 4 builder potions for 1 hammer. It comes out to 10 days exactly. So anything that is above 10 days, you do want to be hammering or buying hammers and using on that versus the builder potion. Sorry, I can't read the chat right now. We gotta focus here because I mean, let's just get it. Let's just do it. Like, there's no reason to wait any longer. Let's finally get to Town Hall 16 here. And there we go, Town Hall 16. We'll get the hero boost and everything. And I did want to talk about a little bit, wow, it's kind of cool. I don't have to upgrade the Town Hall anymore. I've actually never seen that. Well, I do have 2 other accounts that rush to Town Hall 16, but I've never seen that before on this account. So while we still have the builder up, we don't have another one for 1 more day. So I feel like I should probably figure out what I want to spend this builder on. So I think we'll just upgrade a wall here. And I do want to explain when you should be going to the next town hall level. Let's upgrade 2 because we have a lot of elixir there. And then, oh, we do actually have another hammer of building. So I figure we'll use the next hammer of building. Here's the stuff that we unlocked. No new news here. It's since December. Everybody knows you get multi-archer tower and ricochet cannon if you have 2 of them at the max level, which I do not. I have this cool ascending order of cannons and archer towers, so I really don't even think I'm going to be buying the merge defenses for like a very long time, to be honest. I kind of just want to chill with this and be like Town Hall 15 and a half, basically, and not have the new defenses for the next Town Hall level. I know it's really stupid, but we can buy another hammer here right away. And the next thing that you actually do want to hammer, when you get to the next Town Hall level, it used to change how the game worked back then, but you do want to be upgrading the lab now, because the lab now is one of the longest buildings to upgrade in the game. So before it was just like Infernos and what else is it? And Expos and Scatter Shots. So that's 15 days. This is 15 days. Monolith, you also do want to use it on 16 days, and it takes Dark Elixir, which is a no-go. You do not want to be spending Dark Elixir when you can use a hammer for it. But I think the best thing to do is use it on the lab there, or the Monolith. It really doesn't matter too much. I'll buy another hammer and use it on the other thing before Clan World Leagues anyway, so it won't really matter. But I think we'll use it on the lab here, and that's kind of what I recommend using it on next. And then I'll probably use it on the Pet House and the Monolith, but we do have to wait for this refresh to cool down, so that's 7 days before we get another one. Then 7 days we can have the cooldown refreshing while we're not using it in the background. So roughly in 2 weeks we'll be able to do 2 more hammer upgrades. But while we're here, we do also have a lot in the treasury. I did not expect this to be like a spending spree episode. I think they're kind of cheesy, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just like people who gem the game basically do it, and it's like a very unskilled way to create content. But we do have a lot in the clan castle there, and we do have enough to upgrade the king or the queen. And while we have this event going, I figure I would upgrade the queen here. So let's upgrade the queen there, and then we will then collect the resources, which I know is a weird order, but I didn't want to oh, I should have collected them even with the dark elixir flowing. It's alright. I don't mind if my storages get full, because one of the strategies I do want to do is I want to get full storages so that I can claim this golden elixir in the free pass here and get some gems there, because if you have a full storage, then you can claim it and it'll be sold off for gems basically. And I don't want to claim them just for the reward, just so I can upgrade a wall or something. Like, I think it's kind of cheesy. Walls are intentionally a sink in this game. Um, but I do want to explain. So now Town Hall 16 with this cool layout. I figure I'll show a replay here, and some of these replays are pretty shitty on my attack. Oh my god, I haven't had a 3-star in a while here. But here's my 3-star using E-Drags. I do want to explain when you should upgrade your Town Hall. So there is like a checklist you can go through, and it's kind of a fine. It's like a gray area when you're rushed and when you're upgrading at a strategic time. And I think honestly the best way to know, me and my brother used to discuss this a lot with each other, and the best way to know is really just like your walls. And I think it's kind of an undeniable way to like gauge if you're going to the next town hall or not. And say you rush through all your walls and you're just like a farmer and you have them all done, then you're just gonna have like loot stacking up, and you're gonna have nothing to spend it on, and it's gonna be burning, and you might as well upgrade your town hall to the next town hall level. And that's really the main reason why. I think loot should really guide you, because if you think about it like, oh, it's pointless, just like overfill on loot, and then it'll be easier to get enough loot for all the builders and everything, and you'll kind of enjoy the game more. But ultimately, like, loot isn't easy to get, and you're just kind of like, you can almost look at it like you're wasting your time if you have max level walls and you're not going to the next town hall level, because every single ounce of loot that you're getting and you can't spend, you could be spending it. Like, you literally could. If you were a town hall higher, that would not go to waste. And no matter, like, depending on how long you're at that town hall level, you could be wasting about like 10, 20, 30, even like 100 walls if you're like waiting so long. And as time goes on, like, that does become pretty significant. Like, 10 walls is like, it's okay, but like 20 is kind of significant. 20 takes a lot, especially with the new wall price. I think it's 9 million, because I pay 8 million. I think it's 9 million. So 9 times 10, that's like 90 million. That's like not easy to get. So that's why, like, ultimately, if you're wasting loot, you should be upgrading your town hall right away. And you might be wondering, like, why did I upgrade my town hall then? Because I usually wait for the walls. So I did that with town hall 13. I maxed out, and then or I maxed out the walls, and then I upgraded the town hall. But I was a pretty rushed town hall 14 then. So I'm going to show another shitty E-Drag replay here. But I was a pretty rushed town hall 14 then. And, like, it might not have seemed worth it, but, like, ultimately, you can't be wasting loot. And that brings me to the point that I'm at now. And the reason I upgraded my town hall now is literally because of this special event. So if you don't know, there's a special event going on that you can upgrade your heroes while you're using them. So as free to play, this is the craziest event I've ever seen, like, for a free to play player. And you don't really realize it, because pay to play people, like, you don't realize the significance of having a hero down, because you usually don't have to. I think you get like an extra book of heroes pretty frequently. Like, you really don't have to have any heroes down, like, at any point, and still be progressing at a pretty good rate. But as free play, like, I always have one hero down. Always. And it's, like, so annoying, because you lose a significant amount of power. And my king, I think if you look back at my videos in this home village playlist, I had my king at, like, I think level 65, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna commit to constantly upgrading my king and having him down for just however long it takes till he's maxed out. And I think it was like 4 months or something that I just didn't have my barbarian king. And you kind of got to be willing to do that as free to play, or else you're not gonna ever progress on your heroes, because you can only use the book on like one hero, and you don't get that many that often. But I finally did max out my Barbarian King. So he's level 90, and I have the Warden upgrading at all times because of this event, where you can have your heroes upgrading and still use them, and I have the Royal Champion upgrading at all times. And it kind of points to how, where's the Royal Champion? Here. It kind of points to how significant the hero upgrades are. I know with the hero equipment, it changes how, like, they're not that important, but still, I value the hero level so much because it provides just that little extra firepower, which you could definitely be using. You can't count it out. But I always have enough Dark Elixir in Legends League to upgrade 2 heroes with Dark Elixir, and obviously the Warden at all times during this event. But when I max out this King and my Queen, it would have been a waste of however many days are left in this event, 12 days. I know it's not that many, but that's about like 2 levels of the Queen that I'm getting for free, basically, without having to put her under or waste these books of heroes, which I only get one per month. So I only get one level on my queen per month. So that is saving 2 books of heroes, or basically 2 months of progress if I upgraded my Town Hall to Town Hall 16 at this current point. So if you're watching this video and you are also, whatever, close on walls, doesn't matter, like besides the wall point, if you have max level heroes beside, or if you have 2 max level heroes, not including the Warden, if you have just the king and the queen, or the queen and the royal champion, or the royal champion and the king maxed out, and you're only upgrading either the queen and the warden, or the barbarian king and the warden, or the royal champion and the warden, you get what I'm saying. If you're only able to upgrade one dark elixir hero, you're actually wasting a significant amount of time, because assuming you're in Legends League and you farm a lot, even if you farm a lot, like if I was not in Legends League and farming down in Champions League, I would be upgrading all 3 heroes at once, but it's not really possible in Legends League based off of how much Dark Elixir you get. And during this event, I have my lab open. There's no point in upgrading anything because pets don't really matter if they're down. I don't even think they're affected by this. I think if you upgrade them, they're still being upgraded and you can't use them. I'm not 100% sure, but heroes are just so much more significant because who actually uses a book on the pets? I think that could be one of the dumbest things ever. And that's also why I didn't hammer the pet house right now, is because I wouldn't be upgrading the Arctic Fox for another 12 days anyway, so I wouldn't need to have that pet house upgrading in the meantime. I'll do it once this event is over, because that is where I'm going to be sinking almost all my Dark Elixir, other than just one hero upgrading. And if you don't know, right now you should be upgrading your Warden, because it's literally just free levels on him, give him a little bit extra damage. But as soon as this event is up, if you're free to play, you should never upgrade your Warden, because he doesn't even provide that much more damage, doesn't do anything. Especially because his ability is literally separate from his level now. So you can upgrade these things without having to put your Warden down. So it's almost like pointless to even upgrade him, other than for defense and a little bit for offense. But the other heroes give significantly more value. But I think ultimately those are the 2 reasons you should upgrade your Town Hall level. Now, there are other various like things that you can consider. And another thing could be, like, if you're, well, one, if you're fully maxed. If you max all your defenses and all your walls, or if you max all your defenses and they happen to max out at the exact time that you max out all your walls, obviously upgrade your Town Hall level, unless it's like not your main account and you don't want to play it after getting maxed for whatever, Town Hall 13, 12, whatever. Then that's a reason not to upgrade. But ultimately, if you're maxed out, you should be upgrading the Town Hall. It's just more of a reason to play the game. Even if you intend on quitting the game, you should still upgrade the Town Hall level, because what I did back in the day is I quit at Town Hall 9 and I fully maxed it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I was like, hey, this Town Hall 9 is going to be valued for the next, I don't even know how many years. And I log on back in like 2020 and I was like telling someone, yeah, like I'm fully maxed Town Hall 9. They were just like, okay. I was like, what? Like, isn't that sick? And I was like, I have 200,000 Dark Elixir. I remember telling someone that. And I was like, isn't that a lot? And they're like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, what? Like, 200,000 Dark Elixir would take like weeks to get back in the day. And with how the game progresses in the releasing of new Town Halls, you're better off upgrading your Town Hall, even if you know you're not going to be that much active anymore. You're maybe only going to get a couple more buildings upgraded. It's better than nothing and sitting at that fully maxed out base, because the fully maxed out base is a curse. It means you're really not going to be upgrading it anytime soon. And it's hard to start that initial Town Hall upgrade anyway. But what I was saying significant about this account also is this is the first time I'm actually at the max Town Hall level. So there's a lot of layers to this video, honestly. But the reason I've never been to max Town Hall level is literally just for like one main reason. Well, one, I was rushed and everything. And I think I'm kind of getting a little bit more unrushed. We should watch one of my defenses, because it's kind of, you never really see your base on defense, and it gives an interesting perspective, because I'm so used to attacking not rushed bases, and then one time I friendly challenged myself, and I was like, oh, this base is actually kind of rushed. But what I was saying is, the reason I've never been the max Town Hall level is, the max Town Hall level, I don't care what point or meta in the game, will always be the hardest Town Hall level to attack at. So if you're one below the max Town Hall level, you will have maybe the slightest of advantages, just because you get to have clan castle troops that can be higher than the troops that you use. I know that might be very insignificant, but it is still a little bit more of an advantage that gives you more firepower than being at the current max Town Hall level. Because the current max Town Hall level, you can't upgrade it to above the max level troops. That doesn't make any sense. But also, the way that they balance the game is they add buffs and nerfs and stuff, and usually make the Town Halls that are below the max Town Hall level, after the next Town Hall level comes out, they usually make them significantly easier. For whatever reason, they buff some troops, nerf some defenses. It just happens with like a patchwork, like roughly halfway through the life cycle of when the current Town Hall is released. So that's another thing to consider, and I've been doing it my whole career because I know I'm not the greatest of attacker. As you're watching these replays, probably thinking in your brain, these attacks suck. I literally just use E-drag spam. I think it works pretty well at attacking literally even Town Hall 16s as a Town Hall 15. But I'm not the most skilled attacker, and I'm not going to act like I am either. And attacking at the current highest Town Hall level would always scare me. Like at Town Hall 15 back in the day when that was the max level, like, that was pretty hard. Like, it was the hardest Town Hall, I think, ever in the history of Clash of Clans, other than Town Hall 10 when that was the max too. And I mean, like, I was like, why would anybody want to be Town Hall 15? You're just never going to get a 3-star again. But with how easy Town Hall 16 is too, in the current meta, it almost makes sense to rush to Town Hall 16 in my current state. It's not like going to be a huge step back, I hope. But I think ultimately, like, I'll just be advancing my progress with the value I'm getting from those hammers. And it really won't impact my performance that much because in Legends League I'm attacking max Town Hall 16s all the time anyway. It only affect really Clan War leagues and Clan Wars and stuff, but I think I'll fare pretty well because I have two Rush Town Hall 16 accounts where I just have level 1 defenses and offenses and pop potions, and I can attack sometimes the top guys in the Clan War anyway. So I'm not really too intimidated now that I kind of have experience at the Town Hall level. So that's ultimately why I want to upgrade to the max Town Hall level this time. And I know it's been a while, and I've never been the max Town Hall level, which is kind of a funny thing to say. I did start playing in, I think, 2013, oh, this isn't my base. But I failed here. I was just too lazy to use the Clan Castle troops, like usual. But I did start playing back in, whenever this Halloween Cauldron came out. So I think that was 2013. I'm not 100% sure, though. And I did stop playing roughly around 2016, and I did want to show off this screenshot that I have of my level 100, because my brother's close to getting level 100, and this is from September 2015, and this is roughly when I stopped playing and then continued back in 2020. But I did want to show how long it basically, I thought this screenshot was kind of cool, how much the game has changed when you look at this anyway. I know it's kind of unrelated, but I just wanted to show how long I've been playing this game and how long it kind of takes to get to the max Town Hall level as a free-to-play player. But I won't drag on this episode any longer. I think I covered all my points I wanted to about the max Town Hall level and why you kind of want to avoid it a little bit, and all the rest of them you kind of can rush through, but the max one is a little bit scary. The sweet spot is really 2 below the max Town Hall level, because then you can still donate max level troops to all the Town Hall levels, and you're still, like, you have most of the stuff that's new in the game and everything. So Town Hall 14 is probably the best point to be at right now, and then fix your rush. But it really depends on what your goals are in this game and everything. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video with hopefully some more Town Hall 16 content. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.